In this video, I'll be going over some footage that I took at IAAPA 2022. At the B&M booth was the Surf Coaster Unveil, a modernized stand-up coaster type with vest restraints and much more minimal train design than the old stand-up coasters. This should provide lots of visibility to riders and comfort with the vest type restraints. Skyline Attractions showed off a new layout from their Spaghetti Bowl track system, a single rail type system with LED lights on it. At the Vekoma booth was the debut of Dollywood's new coaster, Big Bear Mountain, and its front lead car trains. You can see in this footage it's very detailed, and it also features onboard audio. I really love the way the trains resemble a Jeep vehicle and the headlights are functional. At the Chance Rides booth, they had on display the Bone Shaker ride vehicle and a layout for the Hyper GTX Hot Wheels coaster, which will debut next year at the Mattel Adventure Park in Glendale, Arizona.
Cameras ready, and let's do a countdown in true IAAPA fashion here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, Arctic Rescue! This family-friendly multi-launch ride invites guests to hop on a snowmobile and launch at up to 40 miles an hour as they race through the simulated SeaWorld Rescue. Guests will race through the Arctic and experience 3 exhilarating launches, each faster than the last. And the straddle snowmobile-style seats allow for an immersive ride experience. Riders as they lean and bank and glide up to heights as tall as 30 feet along 2,800 feet of track. Once again, my friends, coming to SeaWorld in San Diego, Arctic Rescue. Now,
given that this is a family coaster for SeaWorld San Diego, this will help round out their lineup and give enthusiasts another reason to visit, as it will be a unique coaster for the West Coast.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new lightning train.
Out of all the train reveals, the Zamperla one shocked me the most because I had not seen a level of quality and comfort from a Zamperla coaster until now. These trains obviously are being retrofitted on an old Intamin coaster, but nonetheless, they looked very high quality, and I am excited to see what the future for Zamperla coasters holds. Oh, nice.
Definitely looks like an RMC train. Classy.
At the RMC booth was the debut of Wildcat's Revenge, a brand new RMC hybrid coaster going to Hershey Park, Pennsylvania. The layout itself will be very impressive, and these trains will ride very smoothly on the track as they are the second generation swing axle trains, the best trains that RMC has made so far.
Approach, then you have to engineer a part model. Jim will confirm it. So, but I was able to find a couple of real old experienced engineers. So we have a good team, and we created this project, and we call it Retro Wildcat 2.0. The base of this new coaster is based on the layout from the old Wildcat. It has a length of 65 meters by the width of 24 meters and double as high as the original was, 25 meters. As I said, double high as the old one. So that means it's very, very impressive compact coaster. And because of the height, also the speed is much higher. We will have a maximum speed of about 20 meters per second. We are offering a chain lift which can go 5 meters per second compared to a standard chain lift of about 1.8 to 2 meters per second.
Ready to just take this off and show them.
Let's do it.
You ready? All right, let's count them down. 3, 2, 1. So Claire, tell us about the technology that's been much improved since the original, some of the new elements that GCI is adding to this coaster.
At the GCI booth was the unveiling of the Zambezi Zinger, a new coaster for worlds of fun, and a throwback to the old Schwarzkopf speed racer at the park under the same name. This coaster is the first of the Titan Track hybrid roller coaster type from GCI, featuring their new design trains, which should be able to handle greater positive and negative Gs. A few flat rides were also worth mentioning that were on the show floor, such as Zamperla Nebulas, which honestly felt like a Ferris wheel on steroids that, if run a bit faster, would have given a nice floating airtime sensation. There was also a miniature frog hopper type ride, which gave bits of ejector airtime on some of the descents from Soaring Eagle Zipline, as well as an inverting airplane flat ride from SBF Visa, which allowed riders to control how many flips they would be able to perform with a joystick between the two riders. Finally at IAAPA were the arcade games, some of which included the pinball machines, which featured a variety of different themes, the rigged game of chance type arcade games, as well as some unique games which included this shootout game where the guns had actual recoil functionality to them, as well as 2 other games that utilized a touchscreen type system to simulate a classic shooting and plate breaking game. Well, that about concludes most of the footage that I took from IAAPA 2022, minus some footage that was briefly taken at the PTC, Gravity Group, Sally Dark Rides, and Pro Slide and Whitewater booths. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.